In a film filled with black and white horror, one image burned itself into the world's memory: a little girl in a red coat, walking alone through the chaos of a Nazi liquidation. She doesn't speak. She doesn't run. She just walks, unnoticed, untouched, as death unfolds around her. This haunting moment in Schindler's List was no invention of Hollywood. It was inspired by a real girl, and a real day, one of the darkest in Krakow's history. Let's go back to 1943. The Nazis had ordered the liquidation of the Kraków Ghetto, home to over 15,000 Jews. Men, women, and children were dragged into the streets, lined up, and either sent to Plaszow labor camp, or shot on sight. The SS filmed the liquidation. They took photos. And one of those images would later inspire director Steven Spielberg, a photo of a small girl in a red coat. That coat was real. And so was the girl. Her name was likely Roma Ligorska, or perhaps Genia, depending on the account. Roma survived. Genia did not. But what matters is this: in a world where people were reduced to numbers, uniforms, and ashes, one small figure stood out. A red coat, simple, bright, innocent, became a symbol of everything lost. In the film, Oskar Schindler sees her. And something in him breaks. He realizes that money, power, and privilege mean nothing if he cannot protect even one child. That red coat becomes the thread that pulls his conscience back to life. But the symbolism goes further. Spielberg kept the entire film black and white, like the newsreels of the 1940s. Except for her. Her red coat is not just a splash of color. It's a moral scream. A visual reminder that every victim was once a child, with a name, a home, and dreams. What happened to the real girl? Roma Ligorska survived the war, became an artist and writer, and later recognized herself in the film, decades after watching it for the first time. She wrote a book, The Girl in the Red Coat. It became a bestseller. Her story is one of survival, of trauma, and of reclaiming an identity stolen by genocide. In a world that often forgets names and remembers numbers, a red coat stitched its way into our memory. It reminds us that history is not about dates or ideologies. It's about people. And sometimes, one child is enough to change how we see everything. If this story moved you, subscribe to Real Quick History. We uncover the small moments that made history unforgettable. New episodes weekly. Let's make sure they're never forgotten.